You snooze, you lose. That sister, princess bitch from hell, I'm sure she's right down the hall. She's getting ready for her close-up, and she's going to sashay up to Rex, and I'm sure she's going to lay it on real thick how she saved your son.
She is saving him. Without her blood.
Hey, it isn't Stacy's blood that's saving him.
What was that?
I was just throwing out tissue.
It's not a trash can, Stace. It's for medical waste. Use syringes, things like that.
Oh, my bad. Do I look as wiped as I feel? Oh, I need to make myself look human again. Ooh.
You sure that's all you were tossing in there?
Why don't you put your hand in there and find out?
This was a good day, wasn't it?
What?
Well, Shane had his transplant today, which means now he has a chance.
Yeah, that's great.
I must say, I kind of wish his Aunt Stacy had not been the donor, but she was. And the important thing, of course, is that now there's hope for Shane, right? And we got to celebrate Chloe today. I thought it was a lovely service, didn't you?
Yeah, very nice.
Jared and Natalie seemed genuinely pleased that Jesse asked them to be godparents. And Jessica was so happy, thank God. You know, the whole family gathered for a joyous occasion, which I'm sorry to say is something of a change.
Yeah, well, it's been a pretty rough time for everyone.
I have to wonder if that's why Nora didn't come. You know, her difficult times are only just beginning.
Hey, what happened to Matthew shouldn't happen to any kid.
No, Clint was really, really upset that she didn't come. He seems to feel that she would rather spend her days with Beau right now.
And is that why Clint was all over you?
Excuse me?
Well, he was. And you were pretty much letting it happen.
Dr. Saybrook, I wasn't expecting to find you here.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Do you happen to know where John McBain is?
Kill two people and then stab the woman that he just married.
I know, I get that. But the knife that was found under the floorboards of Zach Rosen's motel room had Blair's blood on it and John's partial print.
But he wouldn't plant evidence trying to frame Rosen. That's not the way John operates.
Okay, so what do we do with this? Mayor Lowell, you are back. How nice.
Your people haven't picked up John McBain yet.
They're on it.
Oh, well, let's hope you waited long enough for McBain to make his escape.
Oh.
Are you saying what I think you are?
I know the cops protect each other. If he's not brought in here within the next hour...
I said he will be here.
Oh, yeah?
Vince, over here!
Oh, my God. Oh, shit, somebody. Easy. Easy. Hey. Hey. Oh, my God.
Sorry.
sure?
She was dead before I pulled her out of the water.
Oh, come on, there's nothing you can do?
I just found her face down in the pool, Ben.
She was looking for you, and I shouldn't have left her alone.
Hey, Fish, whoever did this may still be on the grounds. Why don't you check the perimeter?
John? Oh my God, what happened?
What do you mean it isn't really Stacy's blood? Yeah, why don't you just leave the details to me, all right, genius? I'll make a copy of this, and I'll change John Doe to Stacy Marasco. How hard could that be? It'll look like I'm the match. All you have to do is zip your lips. We'll keep the real donor's identity between us, and Rex will never find out about your secret.
Well, it isn't just, Stacy's blood that's saving him. It's you and Rex and the love that you got for your kid, that you got for each other. See, he's got a mom and dad. He's got a family. So his life is worth fighting for.
He'll still have us. We'll still love him.
Yeah, but you won't be together if your sister has her way.
I made a promise.
Your trashy sister? No, baby, that don't count.
I made a promise to God. I said that if he'd save my son, I would give up anything.
What kind of God would want you to give away the man you love? I mean, baby, I'm no church lady or nothing like that. But what is God if it's not about love? And why would he try to take that away?
Maybe you're right.
So you'll tell Rex what your sister's been doing?
As soon as I get a chance.
You go, girl. You blow that bitch right out of the water.
Go ahead. Stick your unprotected hand in there. See if you can find what it is you think I'm hiding. Oh, are you afraid you're going to catch something? That might be worth it, though, right? Because you could catch me doing something sleazy.
Stop it.
No, you stop it. You're not my mother. You're my roommate.
Yeah, well, you're overreacting. What up with that?
Because you keep trying to protect me from myself.
And you don't think you need it?
Look, I just saved my nephew's life. I have a conscience.
Do you have a conscience, Stace?
Anything? No, nothing. The security guard didn't see anything either. What is that?
Rosen's ring.
No, Rosen's in lockup, and that ring was in the evidence room.
Yeah.
John, I have to ask this. Did you do this?
So, we made it through transplant day?
So far. You hear that, Shane? This is day 0 and counting. Nothing but plus days from here on out.
So, when does engraftment start again?
Probably around day 14 plus.
When the mighty sails will be storming the castle.
And they know how to get there?
They don't need a map. And I will be monitoring the situation from initiation to engraftment, see how you're progressing.
But it's gonna work, right?
I do not have my crystal ball, so I cannot see into the future, and I can't be sure about anything, okay? But we have done absolutely everything that we were supposed to do, okay? And that always gives the patient the best chance possible.
Well, I did shell out $50 to Madame Delphina, and she has a crystal ball, and she said, you're looking great. Also, she told me I'm going to win back that $50 at the track the next time I go.
There you go.
Shane, there's also this thing called the power of positive thinking, and I've got to tell you, I am feeling pretty positive right now. I think everything is going to work out for us.
Oh, okay, I see what this is about. You wanted to get with me, and I turned you down. That's why you brought me the flowers, but Rex was here.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't want it to go like this.
Then get off my case.
What? What? So you can keep on pulling the crap that you're pulling?
Okay, if I'm so awful, then why do you keep hanging around?
Because you just spent hours having your blood filtered so that you could have them injected into your nephew, okay? I thought maybe you could use some support.
I have support.
From your sister's boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend, they broke up.
Oh, I wonder why. You're already doing a little number on him, aren't you?
I just wanted him to know I'd do anything for his son.
Why? Why? So he'll come to you out of gratitude? Out of obligation? Oh, you saved his kid, so he owes you? Because if that's the case, Stacy, that doesn't make him your boyfriend. It makes him your bitch. Isn't that about right?
Are you asking me if I did this?
No, what I'm saying, look, they found a knife in the floorboards of Rosen's motel room. It had Blair's blood on it and a partial print.
They find a match?
Yeah.
Who stabbed Blair?
Well, according to the lab reports, John, you did.
I guess I felt close to Clint today, but it doesn't mean that I was encouraging him. Charlie, he was not all over me. Come on, we shared children. We were celebrating the christening of our grandchild.
Okay, fine. But who picks up Bree at preschool when Jesse's busy with the baby? And who comes over there and helps him with dinner when you're unavailable because you're working late? I'll give you a clue. It isn't Clint. It's good old Charlie. And today, I felt like I was there to hold the coats.
I'm really sorry you felt that way. Boy, you're really very angry with me, aren't you?
When I kept quiet about Jared not being a Buchanan, and that started a whole snowball that rolled all the way till Nash was killed. You just walked away from me.
Yeah, I don't really like to think about those times, but what does that have to do with now?
Well, because I spent the next several months trying to earn your forgiveness, trying to get you back, and thank God I finally did, but I gotta say, I think something got changed between us.
What got changed, Charlie?
Back at the old Bonjour, it was just Vicky and Charlie. A waitress living in one room and a contractor with a drinking problem. Equals.
And now?
Well, the simple fact of the matter is, now, I always feel like I got my hat in my hand.
You know, I think your hair has grown back already.
When it does, I want spikes. Not a mohawk, and not a faux hawk either.
Okay, whatever you want. You know, baby, I would do anything for you. You know that. Just like your mom would.
Hey, what am I here, chopped liver? I shaved my head?
How are you doing?
I'm sort of sleepy.
Are you okay? You need anything? You comfortable?
I'm fine.
Well, you are amazing. That's what you are. You've been so brave and tough through this whole situation. You are going to have to come up with another comic book, like Shane Invincible or Shane Everlasting.
I know. How about this? The Fusion Force, where Chemo Boy and Super Stacy fuse into one ginormous superpower to blast leukemia into smithereens.
You know, like I was telling your mom, you know, it's not just Stacy who's doing this. It's the super love power that's doing its work. Right, Gigi?
I want to make a comic book for Aunt Stacy anyway. Where is she?
Well, she's probably resting, so, I'll go find her. And I'm going to tell her when I see her that she should just kind of not rush things at all. Give you some time. Together. Like a family. Stacy.
How about we let you get some rest?
You guys will be here when I wake up?
We're not going anywhere, Shane.
Like Rex could ever be someone's bitch.
Well, how do you explain it then, Stacy?
He cares about me. What? He does.
Because you saved his son.
Well, that's a start.
Okay, well, you need a reality check then.
From you?
From somebody. From somebody. Because you're in Stacy land where everything goes according to plan. You do whatever you want and you'll do whatever it takes.
Shut up!
I know what you're capable of.
Shut the hell up, Sky!
Or what? What, you gonna do something crazy? You gonna do something crazy? Like trade your blood for a dude?
You know what? I saved my nephew's life. And you know what? It doesn't matter how I'm doing it. I'm doing it, okay?
Oh, okay. Fine.
Hey, how you doing, donor girl?
I'm fine. My friend here was just leaving.
Yeah, how about I get you some food, Cupcake?
What do you want?
Well, Shane got his transfusion. He got everything that he needed.
Good. I hope he gets better now.
That's really nice of you. That's the same kid that you would have let drop dead because his mom wouldn't give his dad over to you.
Point, please?
The point being that you got no hold over Gigi. It is gone. You lost your leverage.
Are you sure you know what that means?
Baby, I'm a lot smarter than I look, and you are totally busted. And Shane is gonna live, and there's nothing keeping Gigi from telling Rex the ugly truth about you.
She's not gonna do that.
You're pretty sure of yourself, aren't you?
What the hell are you talking about?
The print on the knife that stabbed Blair. It was identified as yours, John.
Oh, come on. You don't believe John stabbed Blair or Talia?
No, I don't. But you know what? It doesn't really matter what I believe, okay? Somebody tipped off the mayor, and now he wants your head on a plate. Talia and I we're supposed to bring you in for questioning. That's why we were here.
Call it in.
John, a murdered cop, half the force will be
Do
here.
it, Fish. Call it in.
I don't know who your tipsters are. They don't run my office.
No, my office runs your office.
Commissioner's Fish on line 2.
Thanks. All right, Fish, what do you got? Did you find McBain?
Yeah, I did, Commissioner. He's here at Dr. Lord's with Dr. Saybrook, and
What? Fish?
there's a problem, sir.
What problem?
We have an officer down, sir.
But what's wrong?
McBain pull something?
Oh, God.
It's Talia. Talia was attacked.
What? Attacked? How?
She was stabbed.
Oh, my God. Is she all right?
She's dead.
Bo's coming over himself. He's with the mayor, John.
I don't care about the mayor.
Well, he's out to get you, okay? He's not gonna care that you've been set up.
He's right. You were at the police station. They're going to say you stole the ring. They're going to say you're the killer.
Would you just go, please? John, get out of here while you still can.
Oh, Charlie. Our days in Paris, Texas, that was time out of time. Charlie, I have a complicated life. It gets overwhelming at times, and I warned you about that.
Well, you didn't seem too overwhelmed today. You seem downright comfy with Clint's arm around your waist.
But I am. I'm comfy with Bo's arm around my waist. I used to be comfortable with Ace's arm around my waist, especially when he stopped pinching. That's just how they are.
Okay, I guess I'm just being unreasonable.
When you brought me here last Thanksgiving, and you showed me this place, I realized that there wasn't another man in the whole world who would do something like that for me. I am with you.
Really? Then why aren't we living together?
Just to let you know, it's done. You rotten piece of garbage. Our grandson now has your blood running through his veins. God help him, but I just know he's gonna be okay. He's coming here, looking at you. Totally makes me sick. But I got what I needed, and I never have to look at your ugly mug again.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
About what?
In private. I have to tell you something.
Well, we told Shane we'd be here, so...
We'll just be right outside the room. He can see us through the window. Please. I wouldn't ask you if it wasn't really important.
going somewhere?
Going to see my nephew, of course.
Oh, yeah? Sure you should be up and about so soon?
You know what? It's not like you care about me.
Wow, that's not true. I just think maybe you should give the kid some space with his mom and dad. He just got transfused.
With
okay?
my blood, okay? I have the right, so just let me go.
Okay, what do you want? Tell me so I can get back into Shane.
I can hardly believe that he's gonna be all right, can you? I mean, after thinking the worst.
I know. I don't want Shane to know it, but I've never been more scared in my life.
I know, me too. But it's gonna be okay now. I know it is.
Yeah, as far as leukemia is concerned. I still don't know how to tell him about us.
Maybe we...
Maybe we what?
Rex, I know I said that I could never trust you again after what happened with Stacy and you.
Yeah.
But now with this whole thing, Shane, and now that he's got the transfusion, and I know he's gonna get better.
Just say it, Gigi.
Rex, it's about Stacy.
Mom, Dad! Mom, Dad!
Honey, what's wrong?
My stomach really hurts.
Okay, baby, I'm gonna get Michael.
Shane, what's going on, buddy? What's wrong?
My stomach, it's killing me.
Stomach? Okay. Mike, what is it?
Is he rejecting the transplant?
Give me his CBC and I want to check his ABGs. Shane, does your stomach hurt or do you feel nauseous?
Stomach still hurts. I'm cold too.
Okay, well, we can take care of that.
Let me bundle you up.
Okay, is this the, the, what do you call it?
The graft versus host.
Yeah, we won't know until we can get a look at his blood.
I thought you had him on antibiotics.
Well, sometimes that's not enough. Yeah, if he's running a fever, I want to bump up his meds and make sure that nothing takes hold. We're going to take care of that stomach ache, all right, buddy? We'll check for fluid overload, too.
Well, what's that?
Sometimes the kidneys can't help the high volume of fluid being introduced intravenously. So,
Mike. Whatever's going on with my son right now, you can fix it, right? Tell me my son's gonna be okay.
Get your hands off me, you crazy old...
What's wrong?
That maniac attacked me.
That's impossible.
Yeah, well, tell that to my throat.
How much of this have you had?
Look, I just had a couple of swigs, I swear. Because my grandson's beating leukemia, so I'm celebrating.
You reek of alcohol.
Yeah, well, that's because I spilled it on me when I was in the death grip. Listen, honey, I'm not drunk. I get plastered a lot. If I were drunk, believe me, I would know it. I'm not even close. This freak tried to kill me. You should look at the monitor if you don't believe me. It's alive.
Why aren't we living together? We never discussed it, Charlie. I assumed that you were happy with the way things are.
Oh, you think I'm crazy about living in the Angel Square Hotel?
I didn't say that.
Look, Vicky, I've spent most of my life an outsider, a failure, a drunk. But now, I'm sober, living one day at a time, and now my son talks to me about his problems. Calls me up and says, "Hey, Dad, you want to watch the game tonight?" And I'm starting a business, and I want to put roots down here in Landview. And I would like to put those roots down with you.
I guess I've been a little gun-shy, that's all. I didn't want to move too fast. I didn't want to screw things up. Although it seems that things are being screwed up anyway.
I want to live with you, Vicky. I want to wake up with you beside me every morning for the rest of my life. But I don't want you to agree to that just because you think I got all bent out of shape about Clint.
Well, I want that too. It's not because you got angry.
Really?
Yeah, really. Let's go to Angel Square and get your stuff tonight.
Tonight?
Something wrong with that?
Well, it's just that we don't have a place.
Of course we do.
Or are you thinking of us living together at Landfair?
Charlie, it's my home. I would like it to be our home. I'd like to share it with you. What's the problem?
Listen, I know it's scary, and every little thing is going to make you jump out of your skin. Things are going to happen, okay? There's going to be good days, and there are going to be bad days. But we're on it. Anything that's possible to be done, we're doing it.
This pain and the fever, it's all of a sudden, it's out of nowhere.
It can happen that way. Okay? The main thing right now is that we just manage his pain, we keep the fever down, and figure out if there's any infection.
Okay, but after that last big jolt of chemo, any little bug he catches could be fatal.
No, don't. Just don't. Just don't go there. All right, man? Shane, feeling any better? Yeah? It's gonna go down, I promise.
Why don't you take a 5, Gigi?
I'm not leaving Shane.
You know what? You think it's good for Shane to see how scared you are right now? He's already freaked out enough as it is. Come on. You gonna be okay?
I will as soon as Shane is okay.
What happened in there anyway?
I don't know. He was asleep and then he woke up crying because his stomach hurt and his temperature's going up and Michael's talking an infection and an infection could kill him and I don't know why this is happening.
You know, I'm not pretending to know the way God works, but when I walked up, it sounded to me like you were about to break your solemn promise to him.
What?
You were going to tell Rex the truth, weren't you? I saw you, so you can't deny it. You were going to tell Rex that you broke up with him so that I would give Shane my stem cells. Man, it'd be a shame if he needed another transplant and I wasn't here to give it to him. See what happens when you mess with God? If Shane died, it would be your fault.
Antonio, we have to tell Antonio.
You said Officer Said was stabbed at Dorian Lord's house.
That's right.
Isn't that where John McBain moved after he married Blair Kramer?
What about it?
And you sent Officer Said there to bring McBain back?
Yes! I sent her there. Her and her partner to find McBain.
Why are we standing here? Let's go.
What are you waiting for, John? Would you get out of here while you still can?
First, you gotta do your job.
Don't worry about that. The police are on their way.
No, they're not gonna give him a fair shot. Talia said so herself. You made the mayor look stupid when you broke into Todd Manning's house and found Dr. Saybrook there. Hey, the mayor doesn't care who did this to Talia. He's gonna hang it on you.
Listen to him, please. They're going to say you did this. They're going to say your prints are probably on that knife, too.
And you're not gonna be able to find who did this from the inside of a jail cell.
John, please. Listen to him. I'm begging you. Please go save yourself.
Where is he? Where's McBain? Where's McBain?
Right here, Mayor.
I guess I was just hoping that I could build us a house. Maybe out in the woods somewhere. Oh. I mean, I just don't know how to live at Landfair.
Why not?
Because it's so big. They're servants.
Yeah. There are servants. Thing is, I don't think of them as servants. I think of them as, the people who run the house. George is in charge of the garden, Lois in the kitchen.
Okay, see, that's the thing. I think of Lois as a friend. I don't know how to walk down to the kitchen in the morning and say, Lois, I'll have 2 eggs over easy.
I don't think she would mind if you made your own breakfast.
Okay, maybe. And George is a whole nother deal. I mean, I brought a few flats of annuals to put in the garden, a few extras, and he's still not speaking to me.
So, you want to feel like you're the boss?
I just want to feel like I'm home.
Oh, Charlie. I don't know what else to say to you except that for me, home is wherever you are.
Well, I think you found the exact right way to say it.
This patient's condition is unchanged.
Hey, look at these marks. They didn't get there by themselves.
I don't know how it
What
happened.
do you think? I took my own hands and I put them around my neck? That didn't happen. I swear on my grandson's life. This freak over here is not as out of it as everybody seems to
It
think
can
that he
happen
is.
that patients in this condition experience an occasional muscle spasm, an involuntary movement. that might be
Involuntary? It's not involuntary, I'm telling you.
I don't care what you're telling me. Visiting hours are over. I'm asking you to leave. This time, why don't you not come back?
All right, I'm out of here. But I got 3 words for you. Watch your freaking back.
God knows that I love my son.
And you promised God that you would do anything, whatever it took if he would save Shane's life.
But why would God want me to give up Rex? God is about love.
And I love Rex.
Well, he doesn't love you.
Well, he thinks I'm pretty great right now.
He's great full.
It's more than that.
It's not love, Stacy.
Well, it can be, and it will be, because God meant it to be.
I don't think God works that way.
Who knows how God works anyway? All I know is that you've been backtracking on a promise you made him, and now all of a sudden, Shane's really sick. So what do you take from that?
I don't know.
I can't believe you would play with your son's life like that just to keep a guy.
Well, isn't that what you were doing? You were ready to let Shane die so you could have Rex.
But I didn't. I stuck to my end of the deal. I wasn't like you. You better go to confession, honey. Make a serious act of contrition. You lied to God. You spit in his face and he is mad.
Hey, Stacy. Everything okay out here?
How's Shane?
He's feeling better.
See, Gigi? I told you he'd be okay. I just knew he'd make it through this one, too.
So, do you think you can handle it, living at Lanfair?
Is it okay if I bring my Stevie Wonder CDs?
Sure, but it's not necessary. I have everything the man ever recorded.
You do?
No, Charlie, I don't. I was joking. Besides, at Lanfair, we groove on Fred Waring and the Pennsylvanians.
Okay, I'm sorry.
If you're uncomfortable living there, we can always have that house in the woods.
Hey, as long as you want me to be with you, I'm okay.
I'm all yours. Sign, seal, deliver. I'm right here.
Stacy Maraska, what?
Okay, everybody, let's party! So what's going on?
Well, we had a little scare, but Chemo Boy's fighting back.
What kind of scare?
They thought Shane's body was rejecting the transplant, but, the crisis is over. Everything's going the way it's supposed to.
Hey, let's talk, Gigi.
Time to take your temp again.
I hope it wasn't my blood that was causing Shane problems.
What are you talking about? It's your blood that's saving his life. He's gonna live because of you, Stacy. I will never forget this.
What the hell happened? What's Boom Boom doing in there with Rex? Didn't you tell him about her?
Foxy, I was going to, but I didn't. Okay? I just can't.
That woman is crazy. You're as out of it as ever.
I found Officer Saeed face down in the pool, whoever did this to her.
Whoever did this? I want this man arrested for capital murder. Do it.
John McBain, you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.